Hi guys, I have not posted a video in a couple of weeks now, as you have noticed. I ran into some storage issues with my phone and had to completely reset my phone. I don't think I've lost too much footage, but I've definitely lost some, and there's still more kitten videos to come. I'm just in the process of trying to recalibrate the clips and convert them over. What I decided to do in the meantime is have a little story time. So I thought you might want to know what was going through my mind the day of the proposal. Well, we had planned to go to Shakespeare in the Park. That was what he had told me to do, or that we were going to do. So I was getting ready. He's telling me to meet him at the 72nd subway station by Central Park. I thought that was very confusing and stupid of him, considering that Central Park, that station, was under construction until the following fall. Granted, this is in August, and fall is when it would be open again. So I was like, why would you want me to meet you there? It's not working. Why can't I just meet you at the 81st or kitten at like 59th or something like that? And he was like, oh, just, it's fine, whatever, just meet me there. We're meeting some other people. That's why we're meeting there. And I'm like, oh, okay, so now there's other people. Every once in a while, maybe he gets the chance to be able to go to Shakespeare in the Park, and so we go together. So I figured, oh, if these are his co-workers, which he said they were, that they may also have tickets, and therefore we'd be going together. We'd probably all be sitting in the same area. It makes sense. So I'm like, whatever. And that earlier in the day, it was raining up a storm, like everything was just dark and gloomy, but by the time it was ready, we were all ready to go, like an hour, maybe two before. It had cleared up and the sun was out. He was still at work. I went to meet up. I actually left early, and normally I leave late, so he tries to factor in that I am probably going to be late and schedules according to that, or tells me a fake schedule so that I will arrive when he actually wants me to be there. But it backfired because I was going to be early, like an hour and a half early. So you'll see in the vlog that I went to Shakespeare in the Park and kind of walked around and did some vlogging. I had asked if he wanted me to meet him at work and then we could all just go together. And he was like, no, I have a meeting that I need to do. And I'm like, oh, okay. Normally on Fridays he does indeed have either late meetings for the office, or he meets up with the battlefield team, or has meetings with some of his other groups or something like that. So it's not out of the question to me. So I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, well, I'm already here. And they're like, she's there. Oh no. Then he says, okay, we're probably gonna get something to eat with my coworkers. I'm like, okay, well, is it gonna be a restaurant that's gluten-free? Because again, I have celiac disease, so these things matter. And I'm like, how late is this gonna be? The show's probably gonna get out around 10. I have work in the morning, so then we're figuring that we're having dinner at 10, and it's probably gonna not even like end until 11, and I'm not even gonna get home until midnight, and blah blah blah. I'm thinking of all these things and was highly irritated. And they think I have this all figured out, and I still have no clue. So going on, I'm walking about the city. I'm like, I'm just gonna go eat before. I went to Chipotle and I got some food because I was like, I'm just gonna eat, I'm gonna get this covered. I'm already hungry right now. That way I don't have to worry about it later, and maybe I can just go home. Because again, I have work in the morning. And then he tells me that we're gonna meet at the fountain in Central Park. And I'm like, wait a second, which fountain? Because there's one giant one in the giant lake, And then there's one smaller one with the baby angels from Doctor Who at the smaller lake, which is the opposite direction from Kitten, which is the opposite direction from Shakespeare in the Park. So I'm like, how on earth are we going to make it to the show and get there in time? They're not gonna let us in. So I had no way of knowing how on earth we were gonna get there, and I'm just like, explain yourself. He says everything's gonna be fine and to not worry about it, etc. And I'm just like, well, I don't know what you think, but I'm pretty sure that you're wrong. So I'm still at Chipotle eating. He's finally at the 72nd subway station because he told me that he was running late. Ha, ha, ha. So he's like, hey, where are you? And I'm like, oh, I'm heading over from Chipotle. What? You ate? Yes, I was hungry. Oh, okay. Met him over there, and he was all dressed in his blue suit. He was looking nice. He got a fresh hair. He was looking good. And I was like, oh my gosh, wow. Apparently he is like stressing and just like, I don't know what to say. I'm gonna like blurt whatever the heck is going on, and and then here I am, oh my god, you look so pretty, wow. The whole time that we were walking towards this fountain. Apparently I was covering for his nerves by being the dramatic and expressive me that I am. We walk through Strawberry Fields, we walk past the Imagine Circle, go around the corner, and we get to the fountain where a lot of the horseback carriages kind of circle around. He's like, I don't see them, where are they? Like, I don't know where they are. And I'm like, oh, I don't know, they're probably at the other fountain, the baby angel fountain, the Doctor Who fountain. They're probably over there, I think that's what you meant. He was like, no, I don't know, maybe they're just kind of exploring the area. Let's go check down here. So he starts walking over to Wagoner Cove, which is a part in Central Park, which also happens to be my favorite part of Central Park. I'm like, no way, it's like, no way they would be down there. I mean, we can look, but whatever, we can just look from the top and see, oh, they're not there, cool. So we'll move on and we'll head towards the other fountain like I suggested. He's like, no, come on. And I'm like, whatever, we're gonna be late. And so I'm just walking. Here's about where you start seeing more connections in the vlog. We're walking, I'm taking a photo of the back of him because again, he looked fine. And I took a selfie because I thought I looked really cute. He hates taking photos, so that's where and why you see him, babe, why are you taking photos? Stop taking photos. Which is a normal response from him. What I didn't know is off to the side, a woman that you see in my vlog, I assume that she's just a person there. It is a very pretty area, it's very open public space. So it's not unusual for people to just be everywhere. I also see a ton of bags. Excuse me. I also see a ton of bags that are kind of like pushed to the side and tucked under a tree, sort of. And I'm like, oh, maybe they're homeless persons. Maybe this is where all the stuff came from. Maybe they belong to this person who's sitting over here in this corner. I don't know. Again, Central Park, blah-de-da-da. And they were laughing to themselves because I didn't notice that she's filming me / us the whole time. And well, not that I was filming at that moment myself, but I was over there taking pictures, and if we weren't trying to find somebody of a slight urgency, I would have been filming as well. Again, this is New York, this is Central Park, tourists, sightseers, like all kinds of, it seems normal to me. I vlog, why wouldn't anybody else vlog? It makes sense, right? Anywho, so he's stepping onto these flower petals now, and in my brain I'm thinking, oh my god, what is he doing? Like, we're ruining somebody's setup. This isn't like this. I had no idea this was for us at all. I assumed maybe like somebody be coming around the corner and we were ruining the shot or whatever. Photos, wedding, engagement, birthday, whatever, who knows? It's my favorite spot. I think it's a great spot. Why wouldn't anybody else want to use that spot? I don't know. Kitten. So yeah. He tells me to come in with him, and I just step back to take another photo of him, which you again see in the vlog. He's like, stop taking pictures, just come here. And I was still hesitant, but I went over. In my brain, things moved much faster than in reality. In reality, it kind of looks like I stepped straight to almost right away. Anyway, stepped in, and I'm like, wow, this is really pretty, so cute. And there's the like rose gold rings on the ground. Oh, that's so nice, wow. Sparkly, ooh, rose petals, ooh. Oh, a cute love sign. He's like, put your stuff down. I'm like, why? He's like, just put it down. And he like takes it out of my hands, turns around, and that's when he got on one knee. And as I see him reaching for his pocket, like, this is finally when the like alert or alarm goes off in my head, like something's up. Now I realize this. Cat, what are you doing? You're making the most amount of noise at the moment. Cats. So I'm like, now the alarm goes off in my head. So he gets down on one knee, and I'm over there going like, I'm happy, I'm shocked, I'm surprised. I still feel like we're in the way of somebody else's something. But now I'm starting to realize that this is for me / us. And that person filming us / taking photos is on purpose. And am I doing T-Rex arms? I think I'm doing T-Rex arms. Am I doing T-Rex arms? And I feel like I'm going. So, watching the video back, it turns out I did not do. Rude. I did not do T-Rex arms. So I guess that's a good thing, but don't be surprised if anybody you propose to, or if you are getting proposed to, you may also have T-Rex arms, or the thought that you are doing T-Rex arms. Or making pterodactyl sounds. Who knows? I felt like it happened. I still feel like it happened. But that was pretty funny. And so I'm thinking all those thoughts. So everything he said, I had no idea. I heard the part, will you marry me? But what he said before that, I have no idea. It wasn't very long. It was pretty short. Which I guess was good because I was not listening. Or anyway, it was not registering is what I should say. I didn't even look at the ring. Like I saw a box and lost my mind. Once I realized, I'm like, oh yeah, there's a ring, wow. Which again you see in the vlog itself. And eventually he puts it onto my hand, and I turn and surprise, there's the coworker we've been looking for the whole time. And then you know what, after all of that, we still didn't go to Shakespeare in the Park. I was like, oh, so are we still going? And they were like, oh no, that was fake. I was like, oh, okay, I guess this works. But yeah, so that is what I was thinking, how I was feeling, and what was going on behind all that. Come here. And then a few days later, this sucker was born. Oh, you punched me in the face. Well, I guess we have to see more of her later. Bye, guys.